Y'all tune in to Real Life Street Stars and make sure you go get that app off of Google Play. Download it now.
When I sleep, I don't dream. I just stay up in the night, I'm king. Cleopatra, you're my black queen. Working at the pyramid, oh, pulling long nights trying to get a thrill. Yeah, I can never judge you, girl, you're smart as shit. Dancing for knowledge, drop dancing, I dropped out of college. Money minded, I can see the logic. Trying to get paid, not trying to get saved. Get out of line, put a hole in a place. You don't play no games, you don't play no games. Working the night shift.
Real Life Street Stars, we in here with Dreak and Rahzil. What's going down?
What's the deal?
What's up with it?
Well, hey man, let's get straight to it, man. How did y'all connect, man? How did y'all hook up on some music?
Well, we met through a mutual friend, and they pretty much was telling me that, like, hey, you know, you need to get in the studio with Rahzil, he's dope and everything. And I had made a song that I remixed, and so I was at the point where I wanted to actually start putting out projects with artists. And so I had him come through the studio, and within 8 hours, we came out with a track. And from there, it was kind of like us kind of deciding that we was going to do a project together. So it's kind of how it started.
Rahzil, what's your side up?
Yeah, that's basically how it went. Mutual friends, like you said, through Satori and her son Cisco, which is one of my friends, childhood friends. They basically was telling me I need to work with Dreak. You know, I'm kind of bougie when it comes to doing music with certain niggas. So he sent me the beat over, I pulled up to the studio, and since then it's been magic.
Already. Dreak, man, you got a little history out here, man. Tell us how you got started and who are some of the artists that you have worked with?
All right, I'll try to give you the short version. Short version is that I started in 2003, 2004. I've done several Final Fridays. I've worked with Picasso. I've done some stuff with Picnic Time. Worked with even Babu Blakes, who's from Austin. He's part of the What It Do family. Worked with Charlie Boy, DJ Bull. I've worked with Valley of the Kings. I was a producer and an engineer over there for about 4 years. That turned into me working with one of Scarface artists, Spark Dog. That turned into me doing him and Big Crit doing a track over some of my production. Worked with an artist from, I believe he was from Maryland. His name was Fever the G. That turned into him and Cassidy doing some work over my production. Fast forward, I linked up with War Media through Satori, and she brought me over to the team, and they also are a management company, so that's managing Static Selector, Combat Jack, Mickey Fax, Mr. Porter, and Pete Rock.
Yeah, so, man. Yeah.
CL Smooth, Pete Rock?
Yeah, right.
Man, that's legendary, bro.
Yeah.
That's really legendary.
Like, so basically, I got put into.
Motherfucking Pete Rock. Didn't it just go off on these rappers, these young rappers? Shit, y'all better respect that motherfucker, man. Pete Rock is the truth, man. That's what's up, man.
Hey, nah, but on the cool, man, I'm scrolling down my timeline and I seen you was working with Dr. Dre, man. How did that happen?
That happened through knowing Mr. Porter. Most people don't realize that he was con artist with D12. So I met him, me and Satori met him at a South by Southwest about a couple years ago. And from there, it turned into us getting real cool because he understood that I was a producer and everything. And he was like, hey man, you know, you should come out to Cali, you know, and let's do some work together. And so that trip to California was kind of just us kind of getting to know each other, and like him teaching me some things and kind of being a mentor. So like that whole trip was kind of just like me just being a sponge and like learning from everything. That turned into him like, hey, we're gonna go to the studio, you know. And so like I wasn't expecting Dre to be there. You know, I was kind of just going with him. We walk in there and Focus is there, Marsha Ambrose is there, and like the whole atmosphere was kind of just like welcoming, you know.
Yeah.
And and Justice also, who was recently like one of the newest artists that Dr. Dre had put on his team to write. And
shout out Dallas.
So like it was kind of crazy too, because while I was there, I ran into him. And, you know, we had met before I went out to Cali, and so like I ran into him, and he was like, "Oh, what's up, man? You know, what's up?" You know, so it was kind of just like, "Oh, you know, nice to see a familiar face." And we kind of hung out there for a while, about an hour or so, and I was just kind of listening to, you know, just producers being producers, playing stuff that they've recently done and everything. And I was like, you know, man, this is dope. You know, just kind of just taking it all in. And, you know, when we walked in the room, you know, I saw Dre right there by the board, and he was working on what at the time was the Compton album that they was putting together. And, you know, he saw me and he was like, hey, man, he's like, what do you do? I was like, you know, I produce, you know, I make beats. He's like, all right. He's like, you must be dope if you hanging with this dude. And he pointed to Mr. Porter. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you know, I was like, I can play something for you.
Please tell him who Mr. Porter is, please.
Mr. Porter is producer, Denon Porter, current artist. He's a legend.
Man, you ever just like get into it with a producer and you be like, well, I produce for Dre though. You ain't produce for Dre though. Like, you know, like, you know, you gotta flex on him. Like, yeah, like,
no, that hasn't happened. Like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things that like when it happened, I was speechless after it happened, because like it went from me just playing a beat for him, and then he was like, you know, he just immediately went into ideas. And like I'm thinking like, okay, he likes it, but he's like, man, he's like, this could be an interlude for this, blah 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 blah. And they was working on the project, and it was just like everyone told me that whole moment was just kind of like a unicorn.
Yeah,
like
bro,
it just doesn't happen.
What is the feeling right before you hit the play button for Dr. Dre on the beat?
Sweating. Like you're literally like I don't know, like I like that whole moment was kind of like a blur. He was like, you know, I had my phone and I already, like, I kind of just played it safe. I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this beat that it won in a couple beat battles. Denon liked it. And I was like, you know what? I can't go wrong with it. So I played that beat, and then he was like, yeah. He's like, all right, so play another one. And I played another one. He was like, all right, I like that one. He's like, now go back to the first one. So I played the first one again. And then he just immediately went into like, all right, talking to everybody in the room, and is like, you know, this could be an interlude for this, and how do we not make it sound like this, and how do we make it sound like that? And he's like, hey, I got to go to this other room and do something for the beats one, but when we come back, you want to work on it? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it, you know. And so by the time he comes back, we've loaded the beat in the session, and he comes in, hits play, and they immediately start writing to it, start adding trumpets to it, all that stuff. And so like for the next 6 hours, it was pretty much just me and Dre and King Mez and everybody writing, you know, just right there, and him like, hey, you know, how does that sound to you? And I'm like, you know, it's just amazing. So
Rahzil, what does it feel like, man, to have a producer that didn't work with Dre?
Man,
that shit got to be.
I'm not gonna
lie.
Do
you just hold your nuts sometimes? Be like, yo, bro, your producer ain't got Dre.
You know, Dreak is the honestly, Dreak's the first credited producer I've ever worked with. I'm local, you know. I'm not out there like that right now. So Dreak the first credited producer who reached out to me, or I reached out to him and we connected. So I feel real humbled and blessed to work with him. You know, he ain't have to work with me. I tell him all the time they ain't have to fuck with me. So you know, I'm glad they did.
Hey man, and I jammed. So for those who don't know, y'all got an album called Love and Drugs.
Love and Drugs.
Yep.
And I jammed it, man, and I don't think I skipped one song, man. I mean, I really felt the music's like classic R&B, the type of shit that I like.
That.
But let's touch on that intro, man, because that intro, I felt that shit immediately. I was like, this sounds about a black
right
couple,
on the head,
right on the nose. Was that your girl? Because that sounded like a real argument, bro.
Nah, that was one of my homegirls actually from back in the Gap. She pulled up at the studio with this other artist that was on the album named Kay.
Oh yeah,
she's
shout out to Kay, bro. I don't know who she is, but she's talented.
Oh yeah, Kay got that.
She got something.
She sound like a young Beyonce.
She remind me of like one of them girls that used to sing back in the day, but never got the credit on the album.
Yeah.
Like she, you know.
Keep Sweat style. Keep Sweat style. That's exactly what you're talking about. Like,
That old Latoya and Janet on the Thriller album. Niggas ain't know that shit. You had to read the credits for that.
But yeah, man. She pulled up with one of the artists, K, like I said. We knocked it out real. It was really Dreak out there. I mean, we was talking about it, but Dreak came with the crack, you know. Cause the thing is, that's how I argue with my girl for real. So a couple phone.
You get into arguments with your girl, you don't just sing your way through it?
Nah, that's so
man,
done. That was done after the first 2 months.
You're not used to singing powerful, right?
Stop singing. That's what I hear.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
She used to it.
Yeah, the singing got her. It didn't keep her though.
Man, you got to give me. I ask every singer this. Give me one story you sung your way out of, or finessed something. So I know it. I know something.
You know, a lot of times growing up in high school, singing got me out of a lot of stuff with teachers. You know, walking down the hallway singing. Oh, that's the guy that sings. When you start getting older though, and you ain't got no job, you know what I'm saying? Niggas looking at you like, this nigga just need to stop singing. Like, you tripping. I guess that's how my girl be feeling. But on the way to, his studio in Garland, I'm from Arlington, so he'll come pick me up. We'll go out to the studio. My girl will call me. We'll just get into it the whole right. It's fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, nigga. So he was like, yeah, let's go ahead and incorporate that. I was like, yeah.
Why do we have to go through that shit, though?
That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey, I want to ask you this too. What is the craziest shit your girl ever just threw on you as an assumption? That you was just like, damn, what?
As an assumption?
Like,
jeez.
Your girl think you smashing everybody.
It's like she think I'm Chris Brown or something. Like, I can go somewhere and just look at a bitch and be like, yeah, I want you, and she just gonna fall for I'm like, bitch, I'm 140 soaking wet. I'm dark, skinny, like it ain't like that, shawty. You know what I'm saying? You need to calm down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere making hoes pass out because I'm Rahzil. We just need to ease off the gas, you know.
One of my favorite Rahzil stories. Tell them. When they were doing the video for DWI, and the girl that was in the video, we had to do fake pictures and put them in a frame. And what did you say, Rahzil?
I said, damn, now I gotta take my girl out and do some couple pictures. She gonna see the video and say, oh, so you can take pictures with her, but you can't take pictures with me. When I knocked that out the same weekend for the video drop. You know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, I think we need to take some couple pictures this weekend. Boy, this get out of line.
So, man, and when did you start singing? Like, what got you into singing? Who influenced you?
Me and Dreak have similar backgrounds. We both was raised in the church, so my dad a preacher, so I got the whole growing up in the church background. I did praise and worship. I turned 18, I was out that motherfucker. Fuck church, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm just on my, my worldly grind right now,
That lady's like, fuck
Secular.
church.
A lot of secular, that's what it's called. You don't go to church for a minute, you start forgetting the lingo.
That secular, son.
But yeah, my dad a cool dude though. Growing up, like he was a rapper, like when I was like 5, 6, I remember him making an album with his homeboy Michael Logan in the closet at the house. It was a gospel album, but that motherfucker banged though, you know what I'm saying? So my dad's still a producer right now. He still make beats. He got the whole setup in his office.
This nigga like on some Reverend JoJo type shit.
Oh yeah. My daddy that nigga, so that's basically how I started singing. Then once I went to school, elementary, I started singing and girls started paying attention. It was done. Cause I could play the piano in like 6th grade. So during like PE time, they had a little piano in there. I get to playing some, singing. Girl just started going crazy. I was like, this might be the way.
You and your dad ever do a song together?
Yeah, I'm a connector. I'm a link him up. But my dad a real weird guy. You know what I'm saying? He like me with the color stuff, so he don't like dealing with everybody. So
Yeah.
That's probably where I get it from.
I need to do that. We fall down, but we get up.
No,
my daddy more of a Master P Christian rapper.
He said a Master P Christian one. Yeah, we definitely didn't hear that.
Bring
him through. We finna interview his ass.
I'm serious. No, he's serious. He's serious. I heard his pop's beats, and when I heard him, I was like, this is not Christian rap beats. This
rap beats.
Like this sound like
the church, no one about it.
It seriously sound like Lil Kiki could hop on him at any moment.
Damn. It's like, man, how does it feel to get so much respect, man? I'm looking, man, Hip Hop DX, Central Track, Say Cheese, Respect Mag, and a bunch of other people showing y'all love. How does that feel? You know what I'm saying? This is y'all first project together, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's right out the gate. You know what I mean? People are loving it, and I love it. You know what I mean? So, it's a real good project. And you did all the beats?
Yeah, all the production. I had a couple additional producers help me out on it. Scotch and Doe. A guy named William, and even this dude here next to me helped out on the piano.
Uh-oh.
You know, yeah. Like he's playing the piano on the intro and on Take Your Place, which is probably the most musical song on the project.
Yeah, one of my favorite tracks on there for sure. Memories, love that.
Yeah.
DW, yeah, jamming.
Yeah, Memories is what actually that's the one where we was like, yeah, we need to go ahead and do a project.
After Memories came, we was like, this might be it.
Every song with K. See, I mean, y'all have a good
K is
chemistry,
fire.
man. Y'all vibe real good on the track though.
Yeah, me and Kay, we got some hits. We don't vibe too good in real life, but that music, that's my girl, you know.
So, what single are you pushing now and later? I know you got DWI out on the video, right?
DWI is out right now. Also, Celebration. That's the second one.
I love that song too. That's a dope song.
Like that one was kind of like we already knew where the project was going, so we kind of wanted to do something that was kind of a little different, you know, kind of make it more uplifting. You know, after hearing all the fussing and the fighting throughout the whole project. So,
man, the album is real melodic. Can we hear? Are we gonna hear some more up tempo stuff from you maybe in the future? Do you do that, or are you just kind of the melodic is your lane?
I mean,
because I love it. You know what I'm saying? I was just curious.
My whole thing right now is after our project. This my first album. So after we made the album, Dreak opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. I gotta more so find myself right now. So I'm on like a self-searching journey right now. You know, I'm trying to figure out how I want to approach music, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of people doing it the same way these days. And I feel like we came at the game a different angle, but people not respecting it like they should. So, you know, we just gotta go back into that kitchen, cook some more crack, you know.
Where do you think the game went wrong? Because I do agree with you.
In my opinion, everybody's a rapper now, even the singers. So, you know, they just humming, you know what I'm saying? All the rappers are singers and the singers are rappers. So everybody want to rap, everybody want to make turn up music. Like people don't enjoy good music like Marvin Gaye, Al Green, stuff like that. People not feeling it, you know what I'm saying? They just want to turn up all the time, get fucked up all the time, you know what I'm saying? They not really focused on music that can change your life, you know what I'm saying? To feed your soul, you know what I'm saying? They more focused on they flesh.
Right now music.
So what is the outlet for a singer in Dallas? Like I always wondered that because you know it's like we don't really see too many singers surface. You know what I'm saying?
It is crazy. It's like before I met Dreak and Satori, I had like some covers out. You know what I'm saying? To Dage Love, Me, You, and Hennessy. It's called Remedy. I did that what Take You on the Trip. What's that song? I don't remember the song, but I got a couple of covers out. You know. And people was fucking with them. The underground scene was fucking with them. I got a couple shows by myself, but
where were you performing at?
I performed for man.
Yeah, you was doing most of the stuff in Denton.
Yeah, I had a couple shows in Denton, but it was this one prominent thing that they throw every year. DJ Bubba does it with Situation. I don't remember the name exactly. It was like 2014, 13, but I got a couple shows, but people just wasn't feeling it. Like I said, they brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like my thing is I'm a live performer. That's what I like. I like to perform. Fuck the recording.
But I'm not gonna lie though, bro. Like if you listen to the CD, it's either one or two things. You gonna really like be in your feelings, and you might not. You know, you performing that. Somebody just going through some shit might be in there like
these damn allergies.
You gonna be in your feelings, bro. Cause yeah, you touching on some subjects, man. But again, I like it because it's that classic R&B fits like that soul music that you don't hear too much. You know what I mean? That's why. So what do you feel about like the auto-tune and all that?
I fuck with auto-tune. I do.
I didn't hear no auto-tune songs on there though.
It was some correction on there, but we want to really focus on leaving it raw. So we can give you an old school feel. You know, early 2000s R&B. You know. But yeah.
I think the only one that actually had it on there was Memories. Memories is the one that had it the most, but that was on purpose because of the sound.
But it didn't sound like over the top, like you know how you wanted, but it just sounded good. You know what I'm saying? And man, speaking of you, Dreak, why ain't you on the album, man? You ain't rapping on there, man. You ain't busting. For those that don't know,
Dreak does rap. Don't sleep.
What's your rap name? Is it Dreak or
it's always been a Dreak? You know,
Dreak?
like
Really?
Like see, that's like the third time someone has asked me that, and like. The thing is that I wanted to showcase myself as a producer, and I wanted also to show that I really have a love for R&B. Like, I originally wanted to be an R&B singer. Like, I can sing, but you know, like
so you can sing.
Nigga Dreak doing everything. He's singing, rapping, making website, making logo.
Super nigga.
I get.
Do every goddamn thing. Goddamn. But how do you
know,
find the time to do all of this, man? Like,
I do it full time. You know, like
Yeah.
this is what I do every day. You know, but like I didn't want to rap on it because like I wanted to just really showcase myself as a producer, and then like the chemistry we have in the studio is just like I had more fun just helping out than actually trying to hop on. Like now there was some times where he would be in the booth. And I don't know if he heard me, but I was right out there with him singing it, you know. So it was just like, or having a verse in my head, but it was just like it wasn't time for that, you know. Maybe on the next one, I'll probably hop on and say some things. But
With that being said, do you feel like these producers are like some of these rappers and mimicking? Because there's a lot of Zaytovens out here. And I could go on and on.
no, okay,
What's your take on it?
all right.
Speak on it. He finna go there. He loves this topic.
hold on, let me kick back. He's gonna go there, y'all.
All right. Well, this is my honest opinion when it comes to being a producer. All right. I have several mentors. Right. In my producer career, it took a while to get like actual mentors that help you out and show you how to go in the right direction. So Mr. Porter and Lee Stone are my two mentors, right? And then I have a third one also that I talk to a lot, and his Ja Born, and everyone should know who Ja Born is.
Yeah, we supposed to link up with him.
For those who don't know, he produced a song for Erykah Badu, which was On and On.
Yep.
And has a Grammy for that.
Yep.
And he's straight out of Oak Cliff, Texas. Please proceed, sir.
All right, so like me and Ja Born, we do a lot of work together. Together we call ourselves Black Scientists. We actually working on some stuff too. But when I talk to all three of them, I have like several conversations with them, and Lee Stone told me, he was like, you can either be a hit maker or you could be an innovator, right? And if you want to think about the history of a producer, every producer that we really love that is actually still in the game right now, that is responsible for every sound that we like, they were innovators. They were people that found an artist, just as how I've done, and they used that artist to push the sound that they was trying to do. So one of the things that I stopped doing this year was I stopped chasing placements. I stopped trying to send my music out, trying to get on this, trying to make, because the thing about, and this is, if anyone ever talks to Satori, this is one thing that she loves to tell people, is she tells them all the time that if you're trying to do stuff that's on the radio, you're already behind. Right? And the reason is because that stuff that's on the radio probably took about 2 to 3 years to actually pop. So if you're trying to do what's on the radio already, then you're 3 years behind. You're working backwards.
Message.
As a producer, you're supposed to be the innovators. We're the the future. We're the ones that while everybody's out partying and all that stuff, we in the bedroom playing, trying to figure this out. We don't talk to nobody. We don't socialize. All we hear is melodies all day, and we've got to get them out. So as a producer, I feel like it's our responsibility to push music. We should always be pushing music into a new direction. We should never, ever, ever be trying to copy what someone else does. It's good to listen. I listen to everything. I listen to pop. I listen to everything except country I listen to. So, like.
Sounds pretty racist there, Dreak.
I just can't get into it, man. I just can't get into it.
Country music matters, Dreak.
But no, it's like I listen to everything, so it's like I'm always trying to blend genres and make sure that like whatever I'm doing, it create like the reason why music is timeless or has always been timeless is because it's music based on feeling. So it's like you can't ever say that I'm going to the studio. Now there's times where you can make a manufactured song, but you can't ever just be in the studio and be like, we gonna make a hit tonight. No, it doesn't work like that. Like a lot of things are hits because people felt it enough and they gravitated towards it, and it was like, I like this, I don't know why, but I like it, and so it's just like you have to, as a producer, I feel like it's every producer's responsibility to always try to push the envelope, always try to push a sound. Even if people aren't feeling your sound at the moment, then that's where you do what me and him did, and you go find an artist and you get together, and it's like with me and him, it was easy. It's like we have the same background, we have the same, our thought process was the same, so it was just like it just meshed well.
I mean, y'all meshed real well, man. So I mean, I would say, do you think that you get enough respect out here as far as the producer? You know, like do people mention your name enough, or because you're doing a lot of big things, you know what I mean? Like, and that's one thing I always notice about like some of the producers in Dallas, like they'll have Grammys and all this other stuff, but people don't even mention them. And that's weird to me, you know what I mean?
No, I would say yes and no. Like I get, for those that know me, they know what's going down. So for those that know me, like I see it when I'm online, and they'll see me do something or post up something like, man, Dreak's been grinding for a long time. He's been doing a lot. People been sleeping on him. So I see that, and then some of those people think that like a lot of the stuff that I've done just in the past 3 years has been luck, and it hasn't been luck. Like I'm really good at relationships with people, and so it's like I work hard. I will outwork the average producer, it's just certain things that I know when I'm in the room. I know how to talk to people. I know how to be a fly on the wall. I know how not to rub people wrong. A lot of things happen as a producer because you just don't change the energy in the room, and so it's just being cool and just being like someone that when you're around a lot of famous people, then the one thing that they are really big on is that, can I trust you,
Right.
And so, like, the minute that you gain their trust and they feel comfortable around you, the sky's the limit, And so it's like a lot of producers don't understand that. And so it's just like, for me, I've always had that ability to do that. And so that's how it's worked out for me.
Now, you don't brag enough, Dreak. I'd have posted
I
that
really
damn
don't.
Dre picture every day. I'd have put it in their face.
It's hard, it's hard for me it's really hard in me to do that, to brag and just talk about everything that I'm doing all the time. I mean, Satori gets on me all the time.
Let me do it for you. This man,
that,
he got some. Hold on.
He got pictures with Don Cheadle, Static Selector, Pete Rock, Consequence. I'm trying to think, what's his name from Different World?
Kadeem Hardison, yeah.
Hardison. I mean, we go a lot of places. He gets and I know you guys heard him talk about the work he's done with Mark Lamont Hill. Mark Lamont Hill has a show on VH1 right now that's on 4 times a week. He's also on, CNN, Fox News. So he's working with some amazing people and in the room with amazing people all the time. He has a project that's going to be coming out soon that he's going to be working on with Karen White. If you think about Karen White, that's who sang Superwoman and Secret Rendezvous. He doesn't talk enough about his stuff, and no, I don't think he gets enough props from the city at all.
Pay attention. Pay attention, man. The man met the man from a different world, bro. Like,
these are big things, bro.
This is historical, bro. Like, did you make that? Pinned it?
Yeah.
How did I know that?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like this is
Yeah, no, I mean,
oh man. This dude, he knows the story about this chain. This chain has broke on me so many times. Like, this is my life right here. Like I what was it? Like, right when we was doing the show. Like, I
He
left.
said, bro, I got out the car, my chain is broke.
Yeah, like, yeah, man, it's my life. It's my superhero piece,
Hey, so
Fuck the show. The show was canceled.
hey, so if somebody snatched your chain, Dreak, would you go? You'll be up.
Nah,
Got your chain,
no
Dreak.
chain snatchers out
ain't no
here.
chain
I'm a
snatching.
sangster.
Yeah.
all right? If you don't know
gonna
what
make
that
a
is,
diss record.
that's a singer with a gangster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a sangster. Ain't no
Sangster.
chain snatching. I'm a singer and a gangster in one.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
We not having it.
I can tell by the way you cussed the girl out in the intro. I was like, God damn. He is going in. But I felt him. That's sometimes you just gotta, man. But so what's the next thing that y'all are pushing? Y'all gonna make any more music together? Like as far as more albums and things like that?
Yeah. Like, I mean, right after the release party, I was always like, hey, what you doing for the next 2 weeks? We was already trying to figure out, like, what's the next thing we're going to do. So it's like we got plans to do more videos from the project. So it's...
Yeah, we'd love to do a video with you guys for Night Shift.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that night shift.
Within the
Yeah,
universe.
the Night Shift.
That's my favorite song. People don't fuck with it. That's
Yeah,
my
like,
favorite song.
yeah,
I love
night
it.
shift.
talk about that night shift, nigga.
Working the night shift.
Tell me about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get that album tonight.
Yeah. Hey, it's on Spotify, so you can. I was gonna ask you about that too, man. So, with the Spotify, do you feel any type of way about that? I mean, it's hella convenient. Like I was able to pull it up, listen to the whole thing, but Is it different than somebody getting it off iTunes or having a physical copy? Do you mind? Do you care? Or
The way I look at it is it's 2016. As long as somebody playing the music, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying?
That makes for show money.
Hey, for sure.
yeah,
And I think people have they have a bad perception about streaming. So like when it comes to music, like yeah, there's a bunch of streaming services out there, but if you actually know how to maneuver yourself as a business person, and there's like over 900,000 ways of making money from music streaming. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. So like streaming can be a good thing. It's basically we operate always on our phone right now, you know, so it's like it's different from me. Like, yes, we do kind of miss the handing the CD to the person or whatever, but
Right.
but actually a CD right now is inconvenient because it's bulky. I don't want to put it in my pocket. I'm doing other stuff.
but for a guy like you that makes the graphics, then that kind of
No, because then that means it's just time to elevate it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like doing from doing a graphic on the CD cover and, you know, you miss the booklet and doing all that stuff. You just elevate that into doing it into video, you know? It's just like everything is kind of like, and then with social media the way it is, like, there's so many ways to turn like a Instagram into a motion graphic, you know? So it's just like, it makes you elevate your skill a little more.
And for those who didn't know, Dreak teaches a class on the social. That's probably why he going so hard. And give them knowledge. Tell them about that class that you teach.
Me and Satori have a company called Social Work, and that is basically to help any artist or actually anybody that's trying to be a business person, how to use their social media and make money from it. So, and I'm really big on that. I'm really big on people in general being in business for themselves, because doing it the corporate way just isn't what it is. I've been doing music full time for over 10 years, and owning my own business and just doing it every day, waking up every day, and I'm the happiest that I've ever been in life, you know? And so I encourage everyone to do that. Like you have to find something that you like and that you're passionate about and find out how to make money from it.
Rahzil, you full time yet?
I've been full time since I graduated high school.
Man,
since 2011, I've been out here.
What's the scariest thing about being full time?
Man, am I gonna make it? That's all you think about, you know. Sleeping from couch to couch, going from house to house, you know, moving around so much, basically being a gypsy, you know what I'm saying, for the music. So the biggest worry is, am I gonna make it? But you know, just gotta keep grinding. You know, I inspire a lot of topics.
What? Gypsy?
No, we gonna make it.
Oh, we gonna make it?
We gonna make it.
I like the Gypsy concept. He broke your say. Who don't feel that? House to house, couch to couch. We have a Gypsy right here with us. He's our
That's loud.
brings a lot of good spirits and good luck too. The hell was that outside? Yeah.
You are funny.
I know y'all were thinking the same shit. The fuck going on?
I'm thinking like, damn, did the mic pick that up? Like,
We are live. We are live, Jack. Oh, man. What is your favorite R&B group, Rahzil?
Man, this is the crazy thing about the Zeal, okay? Growing up, my daddy was a preacher, so I listened to a lot of just Fred Hammond, you know, stuff like that, Kirk Franklin. I really didn't dabble too much with music, so now it's like I don't even care about other music. So I can't just say who's my favorite artist or favorite group. I really don't listen to people, I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on.
Yeah, it might sound a
That
little...
nigga shitted on him. Oh, no H-Town, no Jodeci, nobody.
Man, people be at like, when I be on like Periscope or Twitter saying I'm doing songs, people like, can you cover this song? Can you sing this song? But like, I swear to God, I don't know that song. Bro.
Oh, man.
I don't know that.
Oh, man.
No.
That's
My favorite
grown.
artist, my favorite two artists are women though, Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill.
Oh, well, shit, you just said,
I
just
respect
named
them.
two artists?
Yeah, I respect those two ladies.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those two ladies did it better than a lot of niggas out here, you know. So I respect
And
that
they can
grind and
both
what they
rap.
had going.
Yeah. And
For sure.
one is from the D.
For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lauryn Hill, that's my girl. Erykah, that's my girl. I for sure need to meet Erykah Badu. I gotta do a song with her. Oh yeah, Andre 3000. I rock with Andre Tough.
Really?
I rock with, well, I guess Outkast. I can't call him Andre, but yeah, I mess with that whole movement. Tough. artists from these days, I fuck with Bryson Tiller hard. At first when he came out, I ain't like him. You know what I'm saying? I did not like Bryson Tiller at all. Nick can't go nowhere with a hat like this and not get called Bryson Tiller. You know what I'm saying? Both our names are double syllables. We was born the same year. I'm like, fuck this nigga. He got me fucked up. It is crazy because before, I swear to God, I hate telling people this because I sound like that nigga that's hating. But before he dropped Trap Soul, I swear to God, I dropped a video on YouTube, bro. It's probably like 6 to 7 months earlier, bro. I dropped the video. I said, my new genre of music is going to be called Trap R&B Soul. I don't know if he's
bro.
Mutual friends with one of our friends.
I think he got you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think he got you, fam.
He did a damn. He got you. Did a damn. 2 months later, I see.
Y'all might just be on the same wavelength. Or
That's
something.
what people had the same thoughts, you know.
Man, hey, man, before we close up, man, leave them with something that you learned about the rap game or leave them with some people, some advice. You know what I'm saying?
Watch who you work with. Watch your surroundings. Don't get too happy because people want to do business with you. Because a lot of people in the game are just out for themselves. Out for number one, and they'll use your clout or whatever you got going to further what they got going and throw you to the side. So you got to watch who you get in cahoots with. Watch who you call your friend. That's life, period, but especially with the music. And you gotta really be dedicated. Don't just do the music because you want to get rich and have show money and chains and go everywhere and be famous. You gotta do the music because it's what's in you. And that's what me and Dreak do. It's in us. I know it's in him for sure and it's in me for sure. So that's my only advice. Be real with it, man.
Dreak?
Relationships are everything. And when I say that, I mean, you got to protect them. You got to protect them. You have to nurture them. You got to make sure that they work out. You know, there's so many things that can go right in a relationship. There's so many things that can go wrong in it. Never think that you can. There is no shortcut at all. Like I've been doing it for years. I've worked with so many people that I've watched try to take the shortcut, and they fall on their face, and it's not possible. So anyone that you think is just overnight success is not. You didn't see the 10 years that they put in it before that. So, you know, it's just like, you got to work, and you got to build relationships.
Message? Leave them with your social information, where they can find you at.
All my stuff is the Dreak, Dadreak, and that's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Snapchat, and then on Facebook it's Music by the Dreak, and then my website, thedreak.com.
And when you go home tonight, upload that Dr. Dre picture, put it in their face.
Yeah, all my handles are Rahzilblackwell, Rahzil Blackwell. You know, 4 syllables, amazing name. Search me, look me up. It's going down.
It's going down. Rahzil, the Dreak, man. Y'all already know y'all some real life street stars. They ain't got to be saying, man. Hey, good conversations, man.
I appreciate
1,000.